Awaken your power. This is Mindset Mastery.
You ever wonder why people don't take you seriously, even though you're not doing anything wrong? Sometimes it's not your words. Sometimes it's not your intentions. Sometimes it is the soft behaviors you don't even realize you're doing, habits that quietly make you look weak, harmless, and easy to ignore. And the crazy part? Most people who do these things think they're being polite, respectful, or easy to get along with. But the world doesn't see softness as kindness. It sees softness as weakness. Today, I'm going to expose the behaviors that silently drain your strength, your presence, and your confidence without you ever noticing. Because once you see them, you can't unsee them. Let's start with something simple, something almost invisible. You apologize for everything. You bump into a chair, sorry. Someone else interrupts you, you say sorry. You express an opinion, sorry. But you take up a tiny bit of space, sorry. You think you're being polite. But the subconscious message you send is, my existence is an inconvenience. And people treat you based on exactly what you project. Imagine someone asks you for a favor at work, and you instantly say, sorry, I'm busy. But let me try. You're already negotiating against yourself. You're showing that even your boundaries come with guilt attached. Instead, try. I can't do that right now. No excuses. No apology. No emotional discount. If you want people to respect you, your words must sound like they came from someone who respects themselves first. Another quiet behavior that screams weakness? You wait for permission. You wait for someone to tell you it's okay to speak. You wait for someone to tell you to take a seat. You wait for someone to invite you into the conversation, the opportunity, the moment. But here's the truth. Nobody hands out permission slips in adult life. Play this out. You're in a group discussion. You have an idea, but you wait. You wait for a perfect moment. You wait for someone to finish talking. You wait until you feel absolutely safe, and by then, the moment is gone. People who wait look passive. People who act look confident. You don't have to be aggressive. You just have to be certain. Jump in. Speak up. Take your seat. Claim the space as if you belong there because you do. Third one, this might sting a little. You laugh when nothing is funny. Not because it's amusing. Not because you're happy. But because you're nervous, uncomfortable, or trying to keep the peace. Someone teases you, you laugh. Someone talks over you, you laugh. Someone crosses a line, you laugh to avoid conflict. And every time you do it, you train people to think you're harmless. Someone who won't stand up for themselves. Someone who can be pushed a little more. But here's the problem. Fake laughter doesn't make you likable. It makes you forgettable. Confident people don't perform. They don't smile to make others feel comfortable. They don't laugh to smooth over disrespect. If something isn't funny, don't pretend it is. Hold your expression. Keep your face neutral. Let the awkward moment sit there. Strength is quiet, and silence, when used correctly, is powerful. Let's go even deeper. You constantly explain yourself. You give long backstories for tiny decisions. You justify why you said no. You over-explain why you're late, why you didn't answer, why you couldn't do something. But understand this. Over-explaining is a survival behavior. It's something people do when they want approval more than they want respect. Imagine someone asks, "Why didn't you reply to my message?" A weak response, "Oh, sorry, I was busy. Then something happened. Then I forgot." And a strong response, "I got caught up. What's up?" Confident people don't audition for acceptance. They don't justify simple human moments. They don't feel guilty for living life on their terms. Your decisions don't need permission slips. Your boundaries don't need disclaimers. Your no doesn't need a paragraph. And here's the final behavior, the one that traps millions of people. You avoid conflict at all costs. Conflict scares you. Tension makes you uncomfortable. So you bend. You shrink. You compromise, even when you don't want to. But understand this clearly. Avoiding conflict doesn't remove conflict. It just removes you from the equation. You let others choose for you. You let others decide what's okay. You let others define what you deserve. Maybe someone makes a comment that crosses a line. You feel it. You don't like it. But you freeze, because you don't want to make it awkward. But here's the truth. Strong people don't look for fights. But they don't abandon themselves to avoid them. You don't have to yell. You don't need to get angry. You just need to hold your ground. That comment wasn't okay. I don't appreciate that. Let's not go there. Simple, direct, calm, powerful. Your strength isn't in your volume. It's in your clarity. So let's wrap this up. The world doesn't judge your softness by your intentions. It judges it by your patterns, apologizing too much, waiting for permission, laughing to hide discomfort, over-explaining, avoiding conflict. These behaviors slowly strip away your presence, your confidence, your identity, until people stop taking you seriously, and you stop taking yourself seriously too. But the moment you become aware of these habits, you become free. Free to stand taller, free to speak firmly, free to exist without guilt or apology. Strength isn't about being hard. It's about being authentic, clear, grounded, unshakable. And that version of you, that version demands respect without saying a single extra word. Before you go, I want you to reflect on something real. Which one of these soft behaviors do you catch yourself doing the most? Drop your answer in the comments. I read everyone. If this helped you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this wake-up call today. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and stop giving your power away.